As global communities mark this year's World Health Day, a Rivers State-based human rights activist and respondent, Mr. Tombari Dumka Kote, has urged citizens to regularly check their mental health status. World Mental Health Day, which is observed annually on October 10th, is an international day for global mental health education, awareness, and advocacy against social stigma. It was first celebrated in 1992 at the initiative of the World Federation for Mental Health, a global health organization with members and contacts in more than 150 countries. The theme for this year's celebration is Mental Health in Humanitarian Emergencies, with focus on the need for increased access to mental health and psychosocial support. Mr. Kote advised individuals whose rights are undermined to speak out and break the culture of silence by lodging their complaints at designated government-owned health facilities close to them. He says the move indicates baby step towards seeking for justice as well as to get emotional and psychological healing.
Those who are going through domestic violence, we always said one thing. We say, speak up and break the culture of silence. Now, some persons are even going through violence, but they don't know that they are going through violence. There have been economic denial, there have been false dependence, there have been even spousal battery, there have been exploitation and abuse. All this, there have been harmful widow practices. All these are forms of violence, some associated with this is our culture, this is our practice, this is our tradition, and some even say this is normal. Some people have also been religiously held hostage by people who manipulate them and keep them under circumstances which ordinarily they would not want to be. All these are various forms of violence, and then people need to speak up to be able to come out of it. Without speaking up, people will not be able to get help. Now, speaking up, getting regular counseling, because just like we are talking about mental health, a whole lot of people, especially in Nigeria, don't know that they are even suffering from mental health. Somebody will tell you that, oh, I can't sleep well. Oh, I've not been able to have a good state of mind. I've been emotionally destabilized, and they say they forget that that is mental health because possibly the level of help by those having mental health issues can be accessed through the health facilities of the state, could be accessed also through the service providers. The non-governmental organizations are doing so much because of the support of international agencies and also some little support from government. They are doing so much. So it is not that time where people will say, I cannot get help because I don't have funds. The non-governmental organizations, the civil society, they are providing these services free of charge. People can always access their offices. If an organization is not providing that service, they will always know where to refer you to, where such services are provided. So it is good for members of the society to utilize these opportunities provided by the presence of these non-governmental organizations and community-based organizations. Through that, they can always get help. We've had instances where we were linked up by some survivors were linked up to us by community-based organizations, and today those survivors got help and they are doing well. And we want to encourage, if those persons had not gone to meet those organizations, they will not be able to get that link. So we encourage everybody, utilize the organization within you. Also utilize provisions by government. The health centers are there.
To educate citizens who don't really understand what mental health meant, Kote highlighted the meaning of mental health.
Mental health in simple terms is referred to about a person's state of wellness per time, especially as it regards its mental stability, ability to absorb, rethink, and then profile reasonable solution to issues. So the inability of someone to perform that duty could be classified trauma, as it is a state of high accumulation of depressive issues, and then these issues accumulated over time leads to being traumatic. It comes in different forms. Someone could have high anxiety, some others could have low anxiety, and some others could also feel like, oh, I'm not worth living, or I should take this action, I should not take this action, I should perform this, I should not perform it. And it has also resulted in some persons taking their life. This occurs as a result of violence, as a result of some persons being denied opportunities as of rights and privileges, as a result of stigmatization, as a result of maybe being infected or getting knowledge of being infected with a particular deadly disease, which ordinarily the person feels, oh, I'm not supposed to be like this. Sometimes economically, it could also be as a result of lack of financial ability, and then the state of the economy, especially as it regards one's ability to get the adequate purchasing power to care for family needs and wants for time.
He used the medium to also call on government to establish special courts to aid speedy dispensation of judgment for gender-based violence.
Government is already doing what they can do, providing of relevant, making sure there are relevant laws in place, and also putting in place institutions of service where people can access some services, especially as it regards mental health, as it regards addressing issues of gender-based violence, especially with the passage of the relevant laws. But yet, we've been calling for the creation of special courts in this regard, because special courts will help in ensuring that there is speedy dispensation of justice for the perpetrators, for the survivors. But when these cases linger, and people get they lose interest in these matters, and then you see that sometimes we don't even get to the point where justice is dished out or delivered, and then it does not say it, society is at a loss, revenue is at a loss, the money spent by responders is at a loss. Even going further, the man hour wasted by the court is also at a loss, because justice delayed is justice denied.